Welcome to In Your City Show. We're at the studios of the City Lifestyle, Chesterfield, Clayton, and St. Charles magazines. I'm Kelly Lamb.
I'm Gordon Montgomery.
And we are excited to introduce you to our hot list guest today. I feel like today is like old home day or something. It's like these guests that...
Reunion day?
Yeah, that'd be a good word, reunion day. I mean, what, maybe 14 years old? I don't even know, but you're just a little pumpkin. Yes. And again, on another radio show, and interviewed both you and your sister about your careers that you're setting out, and you keep soaring as well, and watching you grow. And so we're excited to have you on because we want to talk about not only your career, but what you've just released. So welcome to the show, Abby Stahlschmidt. Abigail is her professional, or a born name, I guess.
Yes, a lot of people know me by Abby because that's what I go by on social media. Right. So you may know me as Abby or Abigail.
Either works. They're both beautiful.
Well, thank you.
And what do you have on your lap?
I have a little friend with me here. This is Spectre, my violin.
Did you name him that?
I did name him that.
I didn't know if it was like the legal name.
So what does the name mean?
It's after 007, Spectre.
Wow.
So.
Okay.
But yes, this is my electric violin. It's got 6 strings. A normal violin has 4 strings. And this is what I use with me primarily on stage because it also has this arm that comes down, and actually there's a strap that comes around me too that allows me to run around the stage, flip my hair, and be able to look out at the crowd while I'm...
Flip my hair.
Yeah.
So what was the transition? So did you start out on a 4-string violin?
I did. I started on an acoustic, traditional classical violin. And really the transition into this violin was just the realization whenever I was on stage of, oh my goodness, I have to hold this thing up, and now I want to run around, but I can't look at people, and I can't engage with people.
Yeah.
So that led me to this instrument, and this has really done a great job.
Does it have the same string, let's say, as a guitar?
So it's got the top 4 strings of a violin, and then has 2 lower strings on the bottom, so you get more of that deep range.
They look thick.
The bottom ones are. It was a little weird to get used to at first, but yeah, it's a lot of fun.
So what you may not know is that Abby is an internationally recognized acoustic and electric violinist, a composer, a singer, a professional model, which you graced the cover of our September style issue with your sister, which was beautiful. Her musical experiences and creative ability have taken her across many genres, from classical to pop to metal. Which that's one of my favorite, is listening to you play, like, I don't want to say it, country western band, I don't know what you call it, but the genre of that, and then you're out there jazzing it up with, you know, your James Bond violin there. It's incredible.
Thank you. Yeah, I've had the opportunity to play in a lot of different bands over the years. I'm really grateful for that because I've learned a lot from so many musicians. But that actually brings me to a great point, so thank you. May 19th, I have a concert with Pat Liston of Mama's Pride, and that is Southern rock. So that's got that country flair to it. But it's a little,
it's brilliant because you're taking that violin to the next level with a band. And it's not that, which I'm sure you're amazing in an orchestra setting, but when you take it out there and you get out on that stage and you're rocking it with the violin, I just think that's amazing.
Thank you.
What is your favorite?
I love so many different styles of music, and that actually is reflected a lot in the original music that I'm working on. So just to give a little announcement, it's been my birthday month.
Happy birthday.
Thank you so much. So I've been kind of dropping some fun things throughout the month. One of them, the first of them, was releasing my new country pop song, Bury the Past. And I actually have a promo code for everybody if they head to my website at abigailstahlschmidt.com and enter the promo code FREE2023, and you'll get a free download of my new song.
Which I did. Did you
yes,
too?
I saw that. I check my email like every day now.
I bet it's exciting to see. Yeah, I listened to it a few times. It's great. What does that feel like? And I think I've heard you say before, I just heard my song on the radio. What's that? You know, you heard that in the old, like Elvis Presley and, you know, back way back, and they'd be like sitting on the couch or something. Oh my gosh, they're on the radio. You know, that's such a big deal. What does that feel like to hear your song playing through the speakers of your car or in your house?
It's really incredible. And a huge props to the amazing people that I've had producing my music. I mean, Jeff Spence is the guy who produced that song for me. And I've had other incredible people I've worked with throughout the years, but it just makes it that incredible radio quality. I mean, really props to them. You know, I sang and played the song, but they did the rest. So,
Tell us about Bury the Past. Sorry. Tell us about Bury the Past, what the title, and is there any meaning behind that?
So it was really just inspired by wanting to have a fun, you know, it's a little revengeful, kind of like Carrie Underwood or, you know, something in that vein.
What's his name?
Who's it about? So you get to just put out there to the whole world your feelings in a song.
Honest, it was not really inspired by anybody. It was actually more so inspired by the band Perry when they were, you know, still together as a group. So some of their music, like Better Dig 2 and Done, I mean, I absolutely loved that. So I wanted to create something that was similar in feel to that, and also bring a different style, a different side of me out, because up to that point, you know, I still was playing in orchestra for the longest time, and it kind of pushed me in a, you know, more, I guess, outgoing direction.
Right.
But another thing that I wanted to kind of talk about was the next project that I have working on. So speaking of orchestra, I know we've kind of gone full circle in this conversation. I do have some of my original pieces that are going to be backed by an orchestra in Nashville, and that is my next project coming up, which I really want to be able to bring people along with me on. So I have really, this has been a dream of mine for a long time because I did grow up in orchestra. So I want to bring my music to orchestra, but my music is very influenced by a lot of the styles that I've played throughout my life, whether that be world music. You know, I've played in some Spanish bands, I played in rock bands, I played in Southern rock bands. My music kind of encompasses a lot of that. So my next big thing is actually going to be a crowdfunding campaign, because I will be recording with the Nashville Symphony at a really famous recording studio, Ocean Way Studios, and recording with one of the world's top arrangers, actually not recording with him, but he's going to be arranging the music for orchestra and orchestrating it, transcribing it. So it's a big process. It does cost a lot of money. But having said that, I've had such faithful supporters in my career for so long, and I'm really grateful for them. I want to bring them a way to be able to get involved in my journey. There are going to be perks such as house concerts, maybe even in-person concerts if people are located close enough to me. And a few people will also have the awesome opportunity of coming with me in the studio and watching us record with the orchestra.
Wow.
So super excited about that.
So you have your song that's being released, birthday month. Where do you want to see yourself? Singing more, up on stage playing the violin?
I love doing it all. You probably have seen that over the years.
Yeah.
I've loved having variety in my life. I have been putting out more vocal things. Violin has kind of been my main thing for a long time, so that always will be kind of where I land the most. But I am pushing myself to put more out with my voice in it.
So give me 2 words before we wrap up our lovely interview with you that describe you.
I would say, especially right now and at this point in my life, joyful and grateful. I mean,
joyful is twice.
I've had so many incredible opportunities, and you know, I'm thankful for how much you both have supported me.
You're so talented. You deserve every minute of it.
Thank you. And you know, it takes a team. It takes a team to get to this point.
That's true. Abby Stahlschmidt, you will be seeing her walking up to grab what is the music awards? Grammy. There we go, because the Oscars is movies. Well, maybe you'll be in a movie too.
Hey,
you could do it all.
never know.
Jennifer Hudson, she did it all.
There you go, right? Abby Stahlschmidt, thank you so much for being our Hot List
Thank
guest
you.
today. We appreciate you and all the talent that you bring to our cities. Thank you
so much.
Hey guys, welcome to Ocean Way. I'm Abigail Stahlschmidt. Most of you know me already, but I'm really excited to be announcing that I am going to be recording here. It's been my dream ever since I was little growing up in orchestra to bring the sound of the orchestra back into my own music. So I'm going to be starting that project really soon, and this is my official announcement. There are going to be a lot of ways where you can come alongside me during the process. So thank you guys so much for all of your support. So many of you have been avid supporters for years, and I really appreciate all of it. Thank you guys, and stay tuned.